Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this. This is your weekly WWE SmackDown review. Oh, I watched it. I'm proud of myself. I watched it. I absolutely watched it. I'm so proud of myself. I was that close. I mean, that close to throwing in the towel and just saying, nope, I'm not watching it. I legitimately, hand on heart, I had the show up for about 50 minutes to an hour on the tab. Okay, on the tab. It was there ready to click. I was just like, take it off. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. But damn it to God, you guys, I watched it. I absolutely watched it. KocoSports.net, KoCSports.net is where the world goes to kick ass and fuck off. Dave, how you do that all the time is absolutely beyond me. Jesus, I'm going to get that at the end. I'm going to nail that. Fucking hell. KocoSports.net, pressing.me. Jesus Christ, I'm high. I'm not literally high. I'm a bit energetic because there's several espresso shots in this cup. But by the way, get a flask. I really advise everyone to get a flask. And then when they go down the shop, basically in England, I don't know if any Americans or Japanese or whatever the fuck we listen to this, but they sell Starbucks double espresso cans, and it's a can full of creamy espresso. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you just put it into your Vask or whatever the fuck you want to call this, it's absolutely magnificent out of this world, and it keeps you hypo, especially when you're doing podcasts at 3:19 a.m. Anyway, this is your weekly SmackDown review. Put in the comment section win, loss, or tie, or didn't watch. Wouldn't blame you if you didn't. You're lucky if you didn't. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I'm going to get down to breaking this one down as quickly as I biologically can, because I'm going to give it a weak tie. Okay, a weak tie because I enjoyed certain things but hated a lot. King's commentary, by the way, was absolutely outrageous. Several points in the night where I wanted to legitimately hit the man. The Mario guy, Mauro Ramanelli, or whatever the jabron's name is, if loving his commentary is wrong, I never want to be right. Simple as that. I adore this man's commentary. He calls it like a sport. That's how it should be called, okay? Not Lucha Underground's different, okay? And boy, Jesus, we just talked about Lucha Underground and Jim Cornette's disgraceful comments on the PWME news, which will be every single day of the week going forward, so that if I don't feel like watching a show, I could just bang out a PWME news. What a cheeky little bastard. I bet you didn't see that one coming. Anyway, SmackDown January the 28th, aired on the USA Network and Sky Sports over here in the UK. And we started off with the New Day coming out. Then we have a 16-hour-long recap of The Rock's appearance on Monday Night Raw. I wish I wasn't exaggerating. New Day then come out. They cut a promo on how ashamed The Rock should be. The Miz comes out. Miz cuts a promo on how he deserves respect. He's a former main eventer at WrestleMania 27, blah, 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 blah. Usos come out. Usos cut a promo that a 6-year-old might find entertaining. I don't know. Maybe that should be the poll. Do 6-year-olds find the Usos entertaining? Titus O'Neil then comes out, piped in crowd noise times a million. I mean, I've heard piped in crowd noise before, and then there's piped in crowd noise that makes you laugh. This is, you're pushing the limits here. Production team from WWE really are. Dolph Ziggler then comes running out, all 8-man brawl, which leads you to the first commercial break of the evening, and which leads you to our first match of the evening, which is the Usos and Dolph Ziggler and Titus O'Neil versus the New Day and the Miz. Titus O'Neil, from now on, as you know, I like to give nicknames to people so I remember them. He's Tree Trunk Titus. Okay, so you got Fat Hardy, Spliff Hardy. If you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, you get Randy Orton. You got Big Match John. If you build a presser from the ground up, you get Bobby Roode. And now we have Tree Trunk Titus. And then obviously you got my boy Curtis Axel. So I'm coming up with nicknames so it's easier for me to remember these people. And if you're wondering why I'm calling him Tree Trunks Titus, it's because, do you remember the old action figures back in like 2001, 2003, when like the legs wouldn't move? And when they did, it looked like they were just, it's really struggled to move. This was what Titus O'Neil running like. It's like he's trying his hardest to run, but it's tree trunk machine legs don't. Usos get the hot tag. They do the usual super kick, Samoan drop, where Big E rolls to the corner, Rikishi tribute running gimmick, and then it gets cut off by a belly to belly into the buckle from Big E. Ziggler super kick. Titus O'Neil gets the win for his team with the Clash of the Titus. What's going on? Is anyone going to take? I'm going to put my conspiracy cap on, as Coco would say. I honestly am scared of why they're... I always say to them, okay, look, they need to start building stars. Let's have them win. But bro, we just had Titus O'Neil defeating a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, The Miz, a former multi-time IC title holder, multi-time US holder, multi-time tag champ holder in Kofi Kingston, former IC champion, NXT champ Big E, and Xavier Woods. And he knocked them off. Like, Titus O'Neil knocked them off with the win. Like, I was literally there. I was verklempt. That means emotionally speechless for a few minutes, but I'm just scratching my head like, what is it? Okay, Titus O'Neil, you're a great human being. A great human being. I mean, the stuff he does for the homeless. They showed a video package of him helping 150 school children get pretty much free tickets, free access into the SmackDown TV taping. So he's a great human being, but there's so many more talented wrestlers on the roster than Titus O'Neil. I mean, I know we got, the injuries coming, but out of everyone involved who you don't push, you push Titus O'Neil. He's the last guy on my list. Actually, I don't even think he's on my list for people I'll give a push to. And the match shows nothing wrong. It was a standard Uso match. Okay, and if you've seen one Uso match, you've seen them all, so you don't really need to see this. And it cringed like, okay, the only thing I take from this is that it wasn't Titus O'Neil versus Stardust, which we've seen 16.245 million times, and I think that's actually an accurate statistic. Oh, Jesus, I'm going to get us some live comments, and make sure you keep them coming and keep me company here, because I'll tell you what, I'm going to blow a gasket at this SmackDown. It's just, the show was legitimately Neville versus Kalisto, which I'm going to break down next, and the rest of the usual shit. And that's why I put it in the title. We have got some comments, so thank you a lot. We got Lennox Whitson. I'll give the show a win. Everything was good beside the main event. How many times does Roman have to destroy the Wyatts? How many times does Big Show have to turn face? I remember someone on the Twitter machine actually calculated how many times Big Show, he's in his 30s, not he's in his 30s, but the amount of time he's turned face and heel is in his 30s. Yeah, I'll give the show a win. That's respectable. I give it a weak tie because it's just nothing happened. If you didn't watch this show, does it matter? No. If it wasn't for Kalisto Neville, I'll give this a loss because there's lots of things here that I'm going to get to in a minute. Not only did we get Tyson Hill for some reason getting the win, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm glad you thought it was a win. I'm happy for you that you were entertained. You were sports entertained for 2 hours on a Thursday evening. Randy Morgan puts, I will start watching SmackDown when it's live. Until then, it's a glorified house show. Legit, that in my notes, I have that in the main event. I said in the main event of the house show, SmackDown. It's not good enough. For national television in front of 2+ million people, it's really not good enough. Randy Morgan put, I took my 6-year-old to Raw 2 weeks ago in Columbus, Ohio, but he fell asleep around 9:30 p.m. It was sad to me, but I couldn't blame him at all. No, you can't. And it is sad, but at the end of the day, if you're not entertaining the boy, even though that's their target audience, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, it's not good enough. And, we're for the kids. Parents like that take their kids, they spend hard-earned money taking their kids to watch the WWE, and then they fall asleep because it's boring. I would be this if I was 6 years old and I was took to Raw. I would look to my mom and say, Mum, what have I done wrong? Why am I at Raw? Can you imagine? That would be brilliant. Can you imagine this? The best parent in the world, okay? It's the best parent in the world. If you don't start buckling up your ideas, I'm going to take you to a SmackDown TV taping. Mum, no, I swear, I'll be good. I promise I'll eat my sandwiches. Like, that's what it'll be. That's what it'll be. WWE is the punishment. That's why there's so many parents there. Lennox Wilson put, well, it was a win for WWE Weekly program. Yes. But myself, I'm trying to no longer base it upon the company. I'm trying to base it on wrestling. I know it's not wrestling, it's sports entertainment. I hate saying that word, but Joe O'Hare puts, the Wyatts are officially the weakest heels in existence. Yes, that can be approved. Does anyone miss Cena? Should he move on and do films? I'm gonna be honest. Big Match John. I remember on the show when he made his return on Raw in Brooklyn. I was pumped. I was happy to see Big Match John back. I missed the US Open Challenge. Nothing else. There you are. Stutter 11 puts League of Nations are the weakest heels in WWE right now. They booked it like cowards. Yes, I forgot about them. And they were all injured and have heel heat. I mean, you got Rusev. He's got heat at the moment. I don't know what for. I read it on No DQ while I was doing the PWME News podcast. Also, Sheamus injured. Bad News Barrett injured, or King Barrett, whatever the fuck he wants to be known as now, and Alberto Del Rio injured. Like it's the league of injuries. That's what they should be called from now on. But we're going to move on. We're going to digress. Keep the live comments going. Keep me company, considering no one else is here. We've got the US Heavyweight Championship on the lines. We have Kalisto defending against Neville. The first defense for the new champion, Kalisto, who defeated Alberto Del Rio at the Royal Rumble. 2 questions. Why does Neville have this match? Why isn't this promoted? Like on SmackDown, on Monday Night Raw, they always promote one segment. On Monday Night Raw, they promoted the Jericho highlight reel. Okay, they promoted that because obviously you got Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, 2/3 of the main event at Fastlane in the Number One Contenders triple threat match for the WWE Heavyweight Championship WrestleMania 32. But why wasn't this match promoted? You were going to get sports fans, pro wrestling fans like myself, interested because you got a championship match on. Yeah, it's really that simple. And Neville could have, how easy would it have been? Okay, on Monday Night Raw, instead of Kalisto versus The Miz, Neville versus The Miz, #1 contenders for the United States Championship, winner gets the shot on SmackDown. Then you're promoting SmackDown. It's all about promotion. WWE is the worst at this. They present you with things, they don't promote anymore. And it's simply not good enough. But anyway, Kalisto and Neville. Match starts off with some incredible fast-paced, technical, crisp work from the two. Kalisto then hits basically, he goes for a slingshot gimmick, but Neville catches him. It looks like he's going to go do a powerbomb on the floor. But then as he's running to do it, Kalisto kind of hits a Hurricane Runner, and both men crash on the barricade. Really beautiful spot. Kalisto then goes for a springboard Hurricane Runner, but Neville in midair hits a sit-down powerbomb. Kalisto with a super Frankenstein off the top. Neville then goes for a deadlift German, but in midair, Kalisto hits the Soiree del Sol, whatever the fuck you call it, slice of bread, to get the win. This was a very good match, entertaining. It made me want to see more. This is what the mid-card's all about. Guys going out there, busting their ass off, like a Kalisto, like a Neville, really working hard out there. Add Dolph Ziggler to the mix, add Kevin Owens, add Dean Ambrose, they're the workhorses of the company. That's what mid-card belts are for. It's for the guys who are, either waiting to take that leap to the main event scene, or guys who, they aren't going to be main eventers, but damn it to God, they could go out there and have great wrestling matches. That's what the belts. This is the wrestler's belt. In my opinion, the US strap, minus when Big Match John had it, but it's the wrestler's strap where the wrestlers wrestle each other for it, and I hope that's how it stays. If it was me personally, I would combine the two, I'd merge the two, and have a television championship. Every single Monday Night Raw, every single SmackDown, you can have television championship matches. Main event, you can have #1 contenders for the television championship match on SmackDown. Okay, that way you're getting some, it doesn't matter because you're going to get a TV time match on SmackDown anyway, and then they can show clips on main event. They could promote main event. I know that doesn't really happen at all because WWE can't promote anything apart from the WWE network. If WWE put as much time and much investment is promoting their network as they do their matches and their main events and their shows, we would be winners here. The ratings would be much higher because they just don't promote you with anything. There's no reason to be excited. That's what I loved about Raw. They promoted Raw all day based on who's making that return. We're promoting this. Let's promote it instead of just presenting with things. And then the one thing they did promote was Chris Jericho's highlight reel. The guests, obviously, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. They all come out. Jericho puts over possible tension between Reigns and Ambrose at Fastlane. They both, though, go on to say they're going to fight each other, but will pretty much be friends after. Ambrose says he's not scared of Brock Lesnar, but then Reigns says, hey, look, you pretty much should be. He annihilated me. Ambrose then says he doesn't have to beat Brock Lesnar because he could beat Reigns. Reigns says it will be the first time. Oh, the Wyatt family come out. They cut a promo, basically saying the main event of SmackDown will be a 6-man tag and leaves. Okay, we're promoting the main event. We're building towards a 6-man tag main event now. Okay, I'll take that. And you're teasing some possible tension among the ranks of Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns with their brotherhood. So that's actually that was kind of a decent segment. Segment of the night, Kalisto Neville was match of the night by far. So there you are. So if you turned off now, turn off next. I'm going to go to live comments before I break down the next match. Because it's featuring two of my favorite workers in this moment of time in the whole of the WWE, maybe even the whole of the business. We're 3 likes, 0 dislikes at the moment. For live, I will take that. Where were we? It was definitely... Here we go. So we got Stud at 11. No, we're not. It's Lennox Whitson. We go back. Here we go. So they push Titus because he's a real philanthropist and it makes WWE look good. It doesn't hurt that he's black and will probably end up in College Football Hall of Fame. It could be worse than Miz. I don't understand. Miz is so improved. Like, if you watch one of his matches from like 09, 08, 2010, early 2010 anyway, you think he's one great pro wrestler. But Titus, yeah, he's got, we had this debate on, I can't remember what damn show it is. It is do so many. We had the debate of is W racist? Yes, they are. So Titus, I'm sorry, buddy. Stunner 11 puts it was a boring show, definitely a loss. Fast forward through the borings. SOS. Feel so sorry for New Day having to carry on in the program with them. Tag team division is so bloody weak. Yeah, we need to sort that tag team division out. It was thriving at one point. Injuries are a bitch. The next person put it was definitely a loss in comparison to Lucha Underground. Oh fucking yes! It's not even. You can't. I feel bad. You shouldn't even say it in the same book. The book shouldn't even be in the same room. That's how big the difference is. Stud at 11. Oh, okay. Lucha Underground made me cringe. Really, this opening season, don't agree with the whole women facing men. I want strong women fighting against other women. It's what failing wrestling right now. I don't know. I thought it told a great story, and as a television show, it's acceptable. Joe Herpert's, hey, okay, if looking to do something other than reviewing SmackDown, you could always do some fancy booking, enjoying the hell out of it on your old channel. What are the chances? Okay, so what, you enjoying Lions, Tigers, Bears, and booking? Okay, interesting. That was with the old Mark team. I don't know. I'll talk to Dave. I've brung it up a few times. Fancy booking, for instance, of Raw. I said instead of reviewing Impact, don't blast me. I said instead of reviewing Impact, why don't we book next week's Raw? I was thinking about doing that, and then and you can compare the Raw we booked to the actual Raw itself. I said, I think I brought that up, but I don't think Dave was like that. I don't know why. He's very like, I don't know. I could bring it up. I'm not promising anything, but if it's where, like, for instance, near the Mania season, I'll fancy book my Mania card. If fancy booking really is what you want, I will do it. As a pro, I will do it. But like I said, sometimes, I don't know why. Like, I bring certain things up to Dave, and you can just, when you feel that someone's like, yeah, please don't do that. So I'll bring it up to Dave again, Joe. I can't promise anything. Stud 11 put, when you look at how strong the women are right now, when you look at the fucking live comments are a bitch. When you look at UFC, I'm not a UFC fan. No, me neither. I don't get mixed martial arts. I just don't get it. I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. I just don't get it. Lennox Twins have put, WWE should treat Lucha Underground like films. It's not really a promotion. They don't have tours, so it's not direct competition. A lot of guys could benefit from a run there. Y2J, Cena, Van Damme, Dolph. Yeah, I agree. It's not a wrestling promotion. It's a television show. It's a film. It's a movie company. That's what it is. It's written. They have writers. Unlike Monday Night Raw, which do have writers, they were just stuck. The Miz isn't horrible. He just sucks. Yeah, I agree. UFC is the biggest threat to WWE and at Lennox Whitson. It's not Lucha. They're just a small fish in the big pond at the moment, and they might become a lot bigger given time. The issue is, though, it costs a lot of money to run those shows, a lot of money. So that's the only concern. Lucha Underground might as well be a cartoon show. I just can't do it. I can understand that. Randy Morgan. If you don't like television shows like that, don't watch it. But as a guy I'm a fan of television shows where I have emotional investment in the characters. Lucha Underground has great characters, great stories that I'm emotionally attached to. It has good wrestling matches on it. What more do you want? What more do you want? And I can really understand. As a Ring of Honor fan, okay, I'm a wrestling purist. I believe it's a sport. It should be treated. When I watch WWE, I watch it as sports entertainment. When I watch Lucha Underground, I watch it as a TV show. Okay, when I watch everything else, it's all about that bell to bell, the story, the in-ring psychology of professional wrestling in its purest form. That's why I'm such a Ring of Honor fan. But anyway, thank you for live comments. Make sure you can comment. I'm going to go back to them before the main event. So I'll go two segments. We have AJ Styles versus Curtis Axel. So this is AJ Styles' debut for SmackDown. Styles came out, he got a good pop. It didn't sound like piping crowd noise either. It just sounded like a good pop. So good for AJ. The Mario guy says that he has called a lot of AJ Styles' New Japan Pro Wrestling matches. That, my friend, is what gets you fired. Watch out saying that word, pro wrestling. Watch out saying other companies. But good for him for having balls to go out there and say, I tilt my cap to you, Mario Romanelli or something. I slaughter names on a minute-by-minute basis. Then we have Lawler, the absolute imbecilic twat that he is, says, this is what he says, and I quote, if it didn't happen in WWE, in his opinion, he goes, this is outrageous. Reading it again makes me feel sick. If it didn't happen in WWE, in my opinion, it didn't happen. Lorna, I said this on a show. I don't use this word often. You are a cunt. Okay, I can understand if Vinnie Mac, the old toilet, is rumming in your head, make AJ Styles as TNA and New Japan seem worthless. Do it. And then Mario's there like, no, New Japan. He's like, New Japan Pro Wrestling accidentally says it like, you're fired. And then you got Lawler there just basically saying that basically everything he's done means nothing and he's on a clean slate. That's bullshit. If that was me, I'm bumping the fuck out of this guy because he has that. Why not use it? All his 15 years or plus on the road, use that to make him a star. Jesus Christ. The match was okay, though. Styles botches his moonsault into a DDT, but Mauro bakes up a great line. He says he called it a Pele off the second rope because basically he did his normal moonsault into the DDT, but his legs hit Curtis Axel. Great cover-up. Great job. Axel then goes for the perfect plex. AJ counters into the Pele and then hits the Styles Clash for the first time inside a WWE ring to get the win. So you have AJ getting 3 wins this week. He had 2 wins this week, and then a surprise debut appearance in the Rumble. He knocked off Chris Jericho in a phenomenal match, no pun intended, on Monday Night Raw. And then on SmackDown, he knocks off Axel in an okay match, and Axel didn't look that bad in the loss. Then we had Charlotte versus Natalya. The match was okay. I mean, Natalya hit a German suplex. Match ends though, and Ric Flair distracts Natalya, allowing Charlotte to hit a trip block and apply the figure 8 to get the win. And Charlotte, listen to me. I know you're out there listening. Right, listen to me. There's a thing in pro wrestling. I know you're not allowed to dive into the professional wrestling world, but there's a thing in pro wrestling. It's called in-ring psychology. Okay, it's called in-ring psychology. It's if your finisher is working the leg, okay? Here, just take this from me. Work the leg the whole match. The whole match, you should target and pinpoint that leg, okay? Just work it. Non-stop. Chop blocks, elbows onto it, knees into it. Do your flare, instead of doing the thing to the head, do the flare little running knee to the leg. There's so much you could do. You could do a figure 4 and then have Natalya turn it around and then have Natalya sell. Natalya is a good enough worker to be able to sell it. And then at the end, when you apply the figure 8 and actually get the win, it has a bit more impact. So in your next match, is it possible if you enhance some storytelling and some psychology into our wrestling matches, Dory, or don't we do that no more? Oh, no, we don't, do we? Shit. No, it's not. After the match, and Charlotte does the figure 8 on Natalya until Becky Lynch comes out to make the save. Obviously, I think at Fastlane, we're going down the Becky Lynch versus Charlotte versus Sasha Banks idea, or if that's going to be at Mania. If it's me personally, I'm doing what they're doing in with the men, having it Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. Winner gets to face Charlotte at WrestleMania. Okay, how about this? Lynch, Banks, ladder match. Well, just an idea I'm floating around. I wouldn't mind seeing that match. They didn't have to take any ridiculous bumps because obviously it's Mania time and everyone's injured. But I tell you what, if you went up to Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch and said, hey, you're going up for a ladder match and then we'll contend a shot, winner gets it at Mania. You get some buzz around the world. WWE's first ever women ladder match. Imagine that. Buzz around a women's match. Oh, that's promoting a match. Sorry, doesn't happen. Wrong company. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, I'm going to go to some live comments. We're 3-0. With positives, likes. That's what I like to see, my friends. That's what I like to see. So we're gonna go back to some live comments. Lucha is so there we are. We were Lennox Wilson. We've got Lucha's like a comic book, but that's a good thing. Marvel and DC are popular right now. I see it as a show that is wrestling, not a wrestling show or program. I agree. It's a TV show about wrestling, not a wrestling show on TV. Joe O'Hare puts, I'm with you on the Miz, LK. I think he deserves another chance. It's a guy that I feel could be an excellent upper mid-card guy who flirts with the main event when 97% of the main guys are out. I completely agree. Stutter 11 puts, LK, there's a deal on TNA website for VIP. That's £395 for half an hour Q&A with Dixie and the creative team when they come over. You ought to go for it and let her have it along with the meeting, the 8 wrestlers. The UK tour, I was very tempted. I really was, but on Tuesday, I'm going to watch Shinedown in Birmingham. So that obviously took up some money. And then I literally, my payday last, I bought tickets to go to watch WWE Monday Night Raw, friends and hotel booked for that. Because it's kind of a tradition. Me and 4 other people, we always go, and it's going to be a great time. And I absolutely adore go. It's because you just go there, you have a few drinks, and it's just great. You don't care how bad the show is. You just go there for a great time and just hassle and hackle the fuck out of everything. It's brilliant. Like NXT TakeOver, right? It was a great time and a great experience. Randy Walker, how can Lawler say that? I guess the Kiss My Foot match of Brett is the sole reason he's in the Hall of Fame, probably. Lennox Wilson put, should I have another mass firing? Who would you insist on the list? Zack Ryder, Bull Dempsey for sure. Baron Corbin, the guy's been in NXT for a while and he hasn't really shown much improvement, but I just hate Baron Corbin. Oh, main roster-wise, who would I fire? I'd let Ziggler out of his misery, put him out of his misery. He can go. I don't know, maybe Santino Marella, worthless. Hornswoggle, why has he still got a job there? I don't know, Big Show, maybe make him retire. I don't know. If it was me, I wouldn't fire anyone right now because obviously the injuries are coming left, right, and center. So I'm not sure. Then we got Stutter 11 puts, one thing I'm not high on is the booking of title match for the sake of it. What did Neville do to get that title shot? Thought I was watching TNA Cruiserweights for no reason title match. Yeah, I legitimately said that, and you can rewind that. I did say that. Why does Neville have a shot? It doesn't make sense. You could have so easily just done a match on main event, and then you could have done a little video package saying this happened on main event. Neville defeated Stardust, just off the top of my head, to win this championship match. That way, what's main event? Oh, we actually have no more contenders on main event. I guess I'll check main event out. What's wrong with promoting things these days, Dory? What is wrong with it? Speaking of promotion, the only match that was promoted on this show is the main event, which is a Wyatt family, which is Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan, versus Y2J, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose. This is your Thursday night SmackDown main event. Y2J is your face in peril. Ambrose gets the hot tag. Ambrose then jumps off the top rope in midair, hits a spin kick of doom. Reigns then gets the hot tag. Of course, Reigns has to have a hot tag. It's not fair if Ambrose gets one and Reigns doesn't. And Reigns has to have the last one. He has to clear the house. He takes out Luke Harper with a Superman punch. Strowman then pulls out Reigns, which causes a disqualification. Strowman then on the floor hits one of the weakest clothesline I've seen in the history of the wrestling business on Ambrose. I could throw a line better than that, honestly. Legitimately awful. Big Show comes out. I start crying. I'm there. Please stop. On my Snapchat, which you can follow me, LK-PWME. I do add back. And I've just got the Snapchat. Snapchat is going to be big when it pertains to social media. Gary Vaynerchuk, who is a highly respected entrepreneur, says it. What he says, I believe. So follow me on Snapchat. I'll follow you back. I post some stuff like WrestleCrate came today. I posted that. Also, I tweeted. I didn't tweet. Obviously, I Snapchatted. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. To me watching SmackDown, I think it was a highly entertaining face, actually, to be honest with you, because I just wanted to commit suicide. Big Show came out, slams Rowan on the floor, clotheslines Harper. He then stares down with Strowman. We're probably going to get Strowman versus Big Show at Fastlane. No! Oh. Wyatt family beat on slow, and then, of course, you have to have it. Roman Reigns comes in, beats up Bray. Jericho went to hit a code break on Harper, okay, and then he was like, "Oh fuck!" He then grabs him, throws him into Reigns to hit the spear. Legit, that's what happened. And I started laughing. I was like, "It's the Roman Reigns." Because at one point, Bray Wyatt had Reigns in the Sister Abigail position, and then Reigns got out of it. Superman punch, nice knowing you, Wyatt, nice knowing you, Harper, nice knowing you, Rowan. We don't build heels, we don't promote people, we don't push unless you're chosen, Bray. It's not happening, buddy. Who do you think do you honestly think that you are going to go over on Roman Reigns? This is Roman Reigns, damn it. This is the future of the WWE. This is, if you build a sports center, I can't even be sarcastic. It's just, it's funny. It's like, this is the Roman Reigns show. This is the Roman Empire is Vince's empire. Like, how you could put so much stock into one guy is beyond me. Let's start building several stars. Why can you have had Ambrose get involved there? No, it's always Roman Reigns. It always is. Every show ends with Reigns posing on a turnbuckle. When was the last show end when Reigns didn't pose on the turnbuckle? It's come on. There's more. The reason why you're so hurt right now is because you've done this, because you haven't pushed anyone, and the people you've pushed are out injured, and now you're still just going through the same stagnant thing where we have Roman Reigns ends the show hot. It's just mind-boggling to me how you could put so much stock into one guy. This is going to sound fucking sadistic. I hope Reigns gets injured because I want to see how they react. I want Big Match John. I'll take Big Match John to come back. Reigns gets injured. How will they react? I think they'll crumble. Vince's like, fuck it. No shows tonight. No shows tonight. No shows tonight. Why? Reigns isn't here. I'm not there. Oh, come on. It's so fucking frustrating watching this company. It's so frustrating because if you go up to someone, what's wrestling? Oh, that's that WWE stuff, isn't it? No, it's not. Someone at work said that. They were like, oh, that's wrestling. I was like, don't you ever. I felt so bad. Yeah, I was literally like, don't you dare say that WWE is wrestling ever again. She was like, sorry. I was like, yeah, you should be sorry. WWE is not pro wrestling. It's sports entertainment. Jesus fucking Christ. Speaking of friend, I'm such a nice guy. I'm going to give her a shout out, okay? So if you type in her YouTube gimmick, it's called That Fan Girl, okay? She's really into like the Justin Bieber and One Direction thing, but she's a great friend of mine, and she's really popular. She's got 13,189 subscribers. A person I work with, she does like reaction gimmicks. Go over there, put in the comments, LK sent you, and just subscribe. You don't have to watch any of the videos. I've watched a few just because obviously she's my friend, and just go there. So type into your Google gimmick or YouTube gimmick that fangirl. I'll put a link in the card. I don't know if I'll put a link because I don't know if Coco will let me. But there you go. See, I'm a nice person. I'm a great human being. I'm a great friend. That's why I want to be friends with your boy LK over here, because it gets you places. Okay. SmackDown, 4 likes, 0 dislikes so far on the live viewings. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to go back to some live comments. Oh my god, my boy Raymond Stanning's here. Here comes the porn questions. We got, oh Jesus Christ, should WWE have enough match firing? One thing, right, here we go. So Stud11 put, I'll give WWE credit for leaving us all guessing with Sasha Banks Charlotte at the Rumble. There have been no word about how they're gonna hook horns either. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're actually gonna go down the route of Sasha Banks Charlotte, Becky Lynch. I'm assuming triple threat, or like I said, Fastlane, Sasha Banks Charlotte, Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch ladder match, number 1 contenders contract, winner faces Charlotte at Mania for the strap. Fire list: Miz, Titus Cole, Byron Saxton, Mark Henry, Alicia Fox. Oh fuck, too many to list. Yeah, so you don't want to bash the live comments there, Randy Morgan, with all the firings you'd put. Ray Mustani puts, hey, okay, did you miss me? I miss everyone. I'm a missable guy. Why do they debut the Stars Clash at SmackDown? That's bullshit. I don't know, trying to give SmackDown some relevance. Stutter11, oh great, that trolling Ray back again. Raymond Stanley, what did you think of Lucha Underground? I loved it. It's a TV show about wrestling, not a wrestling show on TV. I absolutely adored it. Raymond Stanley, do you think that Baron Corbin is like Bray Wyatt, and B, that he is only enhancement talent? No, Baron Corbin's just an arrogant son of a fucking prick. I can't stand him. I hope Stars doesn't feud with the social jobbers. Don't you ever call Curtis Axel a social jobber again, Raymond Stanley, or I will not be here the next time you want to fucking do a show. Do not ever call Curtis Axel, my boy, a jobber again. I said this already, if loving Curtis Axel's wrong, I never want to be right. Are WWE turning Reigns heel at WrestleMania? No, because that's awesome. And another Coco line, that's awesome, and WWE isn't in the business of being awesome. Can't be a review without Push, Barrier, Fire. Okay, in Prime, RVD, Jeff Hardy, Edge. I'd fire Jeff Hardy because he's a crackhead. Push Edge, bury RVD. Stud 11, LK. I'd listen to the interview of Sam Roberts with Charlotte. Wasn't bad listening to her thoughts on a few things going on. I don't like listening to Sam Roberts because I think he's a corporate shill. I legitimately think he's a corporate shill, and that's just my opinion on the guy. Raymond Stanley, how can I break up with my girlfriend? What the? Why? How the? Right? I don't know what position. Right? Great. If you really need help with this, give me something to go on. I don't know how healthy your relationship is. Is she cheating on you? Are you cheating on her? Just put it up. Stud 11, I'll have to look that up. Thank you, sir. Raymond Stanley, who should take a face at WrestleMania? AJ Styles, and AJ Styles should go over so AJ Styles could come on to become a mega star. Stud 11, couldn't suffer the main event at all. Skip this forward and just saw the ending and another face turn for Big Show. Yawn, damn stupid. Completely agree. I was just there like, oh, it was such a I was literally there like on the phone, like the Snapchat, like, yeah, fucking take a photo. But this is me watching SmackDown. I want to shoot myself. Jesus Christ. Raymond Stanley puts TNA rating rose again. Is this a sign? Oh, geez, you've back these TNA things, aren't you? No, because it will peak at 450-500, and that'll be it. Promise, fact. Stud 11, Randy, no problem, and I'm differently not. No, sir, you got to pay for that title here in UK, and screw the government. Doesn't need more money for free. I commented on that fangirl for you. What, dude? What? No porn questions today. Porminated Sonny now with Vivid. You're gonna check it out. Be honest too. No. Sonny, I'm not watching that porn video, okay? No, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that. Okay. If there's enough people in the I mean a lot of people. And someone has to give me access to this because I'm not paying for it. If someone gives me access to the porn video, I will watch it and give my thoughts on it, okay? But it would have to be a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people. And also, if it's so long, I'm not going to sit there and fucking watch a 2-hour porn movie. I agree Sam Roberts is a kiss-ass, but the thoughts and what... I agree Sam Roberts is a kiss-ass, but the thoughts and what Charlotte said are worth hearing, so suck it up. He did ask some dumb questions that she couldn't answer, but was worth hearing. My cock is rubbing in anticipation for the Sunny porn. Oh my God, Rey Mysterio, you sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Refresh the page. Just give me a live comment that there's a question, but I want to end on a question. Rey Mysterio, what fucking comment what video did you comment on? I want to know it's definitely the right one. Because if you just go to a random person and then it says LK sent me, they're gonna be like, who the fuck are you? Like, so there we are. Goldust segment was entertaining. With our truth was a funny segment. They both did always enjoy Goldust is so funny. Like, he's a cat that's really, really funny. I love Goldust, and you just feel sorry for him. Terry Runnels did an interview on the Joe Cronin show. That is one person that I don't think is a corporate shill. Don't know why I'm giving so many free plugs today. Coco will slap me if you saw it. But anyway, I really enjoyed the show. I've really enjoyed the show. He did an interview with Terry Runnels. She said when she watches the Goldust segment that she gets kind of like upset as well as happy, because obviously she's happy that obviously her husband's there, but you know, he could be so much more, and I completely agree with that, and I do feel sorry for her. So I'm going to refresh the page one last time, and then after that we're going to close this bad boy up. The fangirl, your friend. Yeah, I'm just checking. Ah, dude, it's that fangirl. THAT. Shit. How many subscribers did that person have? Make sure if you go on there, it should have 13,189 on there. If it has any other number, I'm gonna look like an absolute imbecile. So Rey Mysterio, type in that fangirl, okay? That fangirl that will have 13,189, okay? Please do not. Oh shit, Rey Mysterio, my friend, what have you done? What have you done to me? Jesus fucking Christ. Do you think WWE will get better after Vince is dead, or Triple H ego continue to go? I think it might get better when he dies. That's horrible. Rey Mysterio, House Southampton. I talked about that on the PWME news. Basically, what happened is I tried to book. Basically, he gave me the date 30th of January. Okay, I booked that off. He then tells me it's the 29th. So I'm like, I've already booked it off work, and so I applied to have my shift covered. No one could cover my shift at work. Pricks, because it's Friday night. So then I had to work till about 10 o'clock. Then I came back and he phoned me up and I said, look, I'm going to be honest. I'm fucking knackered. I just had work. You're all guys are already drunk. It's not the same when you're that late turner. So I said, in the morning, lunchtime, we're going to go have breakfast and a meal to celebrate your birthday and have a few drinks then. Thanks for asking, Nowza. I just listened to the interview with her yesterday. Terry was awesome to hear. I thought she's a sweetheart. I completely agree, Star 11. It was a great interview. She's probably one of the only people that I actually think are a genuine nice person. Oh crap, that fangirl. Yeah, that's it, bro. You just made me look like the biggest. So you just commented on the fangirl, like, bro. I now look like the biggest. Oh Jesus Christ. What match would you? Right, basically, right. Rey Mysterio, listen to me, my friend. Make sure it has it so there's One Direction. I think it's 5 SOS and Justin Bieber reaction videos. Okay, there you are. What match would you book for Fastlane that not been through of yet that nobody thought about doing? What match should I book for Fastlane? Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, Kevin Owens isn't really doing anything at the moment, so I'll go down the Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles route. Then at the end, have Kevin Owens look like he's going to powerbomb AJ Styles on the apron. Sami Zayn comes out, they start boring. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. If you're a character, would you be a heel or a face? Heel would be so much funner. Rey Mysterio, I just want to break up with her without her slapping me in the face. Yeah, but why do you want to break up with her? That's the question. Why do you want to break up with her? Is she annoying? Is she a whore? Doesn't she let you watch professional wrestling? Does she tell you spend too much time? If the reason why she wants to, she's annoying you is because she's not allowing you to watch KocoSports and ProWrestling.me's podcasts, then I agree. Get rid of her. Hit it. Cut her cord. Okay, but you know. Right, here we go. One last, and I'm going to end this motherfucker. Stutter 11. I was thinking Dario Bravo and Lucha Underground and thinking how funny it would be if Grado was his brother. I'd pop for that. It'd be something nobody saw. Dude, that would be absolutely hysterical. I don't have a fucking clue. If it's someone like Snitsky, I think I might end my life. Or Big Damo from the UK Indies is a good shout. He's a fucking monster. What did you do with this great Carly? He like hobbles on out. Oh my Jesus Christ. Like, imagine some of the possibilities that it could be. It's kind of scary. As amazing as it is, it's scary at the same time. Still 4 likes. Make sure you keep the likes comment. Let's go to any more live comments. She's just not the same person anymore like I knew her. everyone changes. I don't know. Everyone does change. But the question is, have you sat down with her and told her, you know, I don't like the person you're becoming. I miss the girl that I met, blah, 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 years, dash months, dash days ago. You know, just have a sit down and then say, look, this is me. This is, if you can't deal with it, fuck off. Just say, look, okay, bye. Catch your ass down the line. Who needs anyone when you got your boy LK, Coco Booms from the KocoSports.net, pressing.me? Who needs women? Who needs women to fuck it when you've got us at 3 o'clock in the morning? You don't. Podcast is better than sex. Face it. Call a spade a spade. You know, you get what? 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how long you go, of pleasure compared to hours and hours and hours of content. Like, I know what I would pick. Sex. Well, no, I didn't say anything. This is should I tell her I watch porn? No, you do. I tell you what, if you go on there and you say anything, I swear to God, Ray Mustaniel, I can check her video comments, and if you've put anything dodgy about her, my friend, I swear to God, we're gonna have an issue. Just put your boy LK sent me here. That's it. Subscribe, mute, never watch, don't care if you do or not. Just do it. What's your thoughts on the lead up that will happen after Fastlane? Do you see anyone else debuting on the Raw after Fastlane? I'm not sure. Stutter 11, Ray, grow up and just dump the girl, move on. You're boring the heck out of me. Oh, we got some heel heat here. Stutter. See, look, this is promotion, you do. So on next week's edition of the WWE SmackDown review, we're gonna have Ray Mustani going one-on-one with Stutter 11. Oh, phew. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, tell your girlfriend. Why would you tell your Firstly, if you've got a girlfriend, why are you watching porn in the first place? That's the main question you need to be asking yourself in the mirror. Randy Morgan seconds that stutter. Yeah, well, what is up with this, Ray Mysterio? This is a wrestling, it's a wrestling podcast, okay? You know, it's a bit of light chat, a bit of banter. We like to refer it as like we're at a sports bar. But then at the same time, you're asking questions of how am I meant to know any of this? But anyway, this is going to do it for the SmackDown review. If you want to stick around, I'll be going live with a Ring of Honor review. Make sure you check out pricing.me, KocoSports. That's KocoSports.net, where the world goes to kick ass, home for combat sports. And above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. I told you I'll get it right, unlike the start. Pricing.me at LK Wrestling on Twitter, LK-PWME on Snapchat, like in front of you. Check out the PWME news that I did today, talking about injured superstars, talked about Lucha Underground and Jim Cornette's controversial discussion. That will be a daily segment where I just come on 15-20 minutes every single day and do that for you. Let's time to grow this channel. That being said, this has been LK from PWME and KocoSports. Have a great Saturday, and I'll catch your asses down the line.